not be the best place to live, but it's actually damn pretty. Whew. I'm just taking my time. Not doing a heavy hike or anything, but I am going up this. Sun is out. Beautiful day. Let's get up into this wood line, see what we got. Why? Because that's what Stella does. I could probably head all the way over there by my car, and I might do that later. I don't really know at this point. Don't have any plans. Just enjoying life. Honestly, the only reason I'm doing this is because there's a fresh layer of powder, probably about 3 or 4 inches. Because it would be next to impossible to get up this hill with all the ice that we've had. So down there, those are my tracks coming in. Holy crap. Talk about gorgeous. I wonder what that road is over there. Huh. Oh wait, I know that road. This one goes all the way down. I think that goes up into, I think I know where it is, but wow. This is gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. It is a little slippery. So, I do have my phone, I do have signal. Something happens, I can call for help. But I should be good. I'm gonna go up in this wood line up in here. Look at this big mess of whatever the hell this is. I think there's a big feet living there. Oh, big We are in the heart of Appalachia. And they always say there's rules to going out in Appalachia. Never go. I can't even wibble. I can't even whittle. I can't even say the word whistle. Whistle! If you hear somebody calling your name, or somebody that sounds like you, turn around and go back. I don't think so. I'm going to have a conversation with whatever's deciding to sound like me. Because it could be a handsome devil. That's all I'm saying. Just back in the woods right now. It's really pretty through here. There's not much to see. I mean, obviously there's a clearing over here, clearing over here. The road runs down that way, but I'm back in a really cool place that I've only recently discovered, probably in the past year or so. I was bringing my car out here in the summer and fall to head down some dirty, muddy trails and have a good time, but now I'm out here with snow on the ground, which isn't something that we get a lot of. Where the hell am I? Okay. I kind of know where I am. So we're going to head back towards the car and go back up to that clearing I was at. I know that's north for sure. All kinds of trails through here. Animals running through and whatnot. But yeah. How cool. Oh, wasn't my smartest move. Okay. So this is the part that you have to pay attention to the most. Is really looking out where you were. and carving a new path on where you need to be. This is gonna get slick. Hang on. Yeah, I gotta dig my feet in just to make sure. Okay, I'm back up on the high peak. Now, I believe this is gonna be the highest point. This is where I came through before, so. Okay. I mean, it's beautiful today. Perfect day for hiking. Sometimes we forget the less complicated things in our lives. This is pretty amazing. It's beautiful out here. In our car, like we've done 100 times. Bacon. Custom made cutting board here. Bacon's almost done, so vegetables in there. That's what I'm going to do. Give us some salt and pepper. A little pepper. Salt. Not as much salt though, because the bacon's going to be a little salty. Cook up. Get all the heavy boiled stuff on there and be done. These are little dish wipes that I go get. Or actually I get online. Let's see how we're doing. Oh yeah. Oh man, now that is much cleaner than even when I started. That is really a good and clean little pan. Damn. That worked out much better than I thought. Well, unfortunately, I have a little bit of an issue. I only brought out one beer, which may not be my finest hour. However, I did bring out something else. Three Oaks, that's the name of the place. Three Oaks, Michigan has an awesome little distillery. It is called Journeyman, and I get their particular bottle of bourbon, although we all know it's not bourbon, but semantics, whatever. But it is a very delicious whiskey, and I love it in Coca-Cola. Yeah, I know. You're thinking, why would you put good whiskey or good bourbon in Coke? Well, I don't put good bourbon in Coke. I only put good whiskey in Coke. I mean, at least they know how to properly cork a bottle of bourbon, but this is whiskey. A little bit more. I don't want to get rid of a lot of the fizzy fizz. Oh man, that is so good. Oh guys, that's good. The thing about it is that they use vanilla bean to kind of mimic the natural taste of the Kentucky limestone water. It does not hit the nail on the head as far as tasting like bourbon, but it adds a certain sweetness to it that is just really good in Coca-Cola. That's what I tell people all the time. It's not that I'm trying to ruin good whiskey. It's just, it's like a vanilla Coke with a kick. You know what I mean? And it's so tasty. People might not understand, and that's fine. Now, I will not drink my good bourbon with Coke because, well, that's sacrilegious in Kentucky. It's my good girl. It's my good Stella baby dog. You're my dag. You're my dag. My toes are starting to get a little cold. I don't think my feet are getting wet, but I think my boots are wet. And it's a good possibility that my toes is getting cold. Just feel how beautiful it is out here. It's so weird. My feet are actually a little chilly, but my upper body, incredibly warm. It was a really good lunch. Bacon, peppers, onions, 3 eggs over easy. And I had a croissant. The problem with this is it's so tasty, you drink them pretty quick, and it will sneak up. Not gonna lie, you really can't get much better than Michigan brewed beer. You just can't. Although it is hard to beat my boys over at Country Boy Brewing. Ha ha ha. It's a lot warmer with my stocking cap on. What does everybody call these? I know up in Canada they call them toques or something because, well, you know, they're kind of twisted, eh? I'd like to go out and get my toque, put it on my head because it makes it nice and warm, eh? Oh no, take off. Oh, I'm not loaded. You're loaded, eh? Take off. Anyway, stocking caps, beanies. Believe it or not, in Kentucky, I'm sorry, I'm going to make fun of Kentuckians because it's ridiculous. They call them toboggans. A toboggan is a sled. Yes, I know this, you know this, and the American freaking people know this, but they call it a freaking toboggan. I've always called them a beanie or a stocking cap. That's me, though. What do they call them in Michigan? That's what I want to know. Gonna hang out and see the sunset tonight. This might be a good area to see it. Oh, that's why I was sliding out all over here. Oh, this is definitely ice. Ice is nice. Yeah, to taste all the pasta. And the thing is, I'm going to leave it in this water for a little bit. Yep. All right. All beef sausages. Broccoli in there. And everybody else wants a strainer. I used to have a lid for this. I don't know where it went though. Oop, hand dropping some. Good thing my hands are so freaking cold. Alright. Go ahead and dump all this cheese in there right quick. Now, the thing about it is we're going to mix all of this together. One big ugly. Into one big ugly monstrosity. Alright, here we go. Put that back in there. Don't you get out. Yeah, just mixing up the Velveeta shells and cheese. Now I know what a lot of people are thinking. Ew, Velveeta, it's so bad for ya. You're gonna like color like that. Yeah, well, you know what? Oh. I don't care very much that that's good. Turn that way down. I'm gonna add all this mac and cheese. Just like this. And mix it all together. I was going to make steak tonight, but unfortunately the steak is too frozen. So there's that. All right, there we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good, don't you think? Beef sausage, mac and cheese, and broccoli. Yes, it may not be the healthiest, but it is delicious. All right, put that in that so I can hold it like so. Oh yeah. Oh, that's tasty. Let's try this broccoli. A little piece of that broccoli. Oh yeah. Oh. Well, this is tonight's dinner. Brought to you in part by Cougar Bait Beer, because it's the best. I have definitely gotten... Oh, I got a little sunburn today. It's not windy enough for windburn, so... Yeah. What's the cool thing about this little... This is a cowboy plate underneath. But you can put your skillet in there and just eat out of the skillet. Man, that's good. Some beef sausage. I'm washing it down with an ice cold cougar bait. God bless. I gotta tell you something. I have missed my cougar bait. Yeah, baby. Holy crap, I forgot how delicious that is. Been about a month since I've had one. You know what? Ooh, I got some hot sauce. Oh crap, hang on, let's see what I got. Ooh, I got... Oh my God, I forgot I had this. Taco Bell fire sauce. You can actually buy the containers of this, but this is actually one of my favorite hot sauces of all time. I'm not even mad about it, but we're gonna put 2 packets on this bad boy. Oh man, I forgot about that. It's gonna take it up another notch. It's so good. I don't know what pepper they use in that, but man, there's something about this fire sauce that is just, it's delectable. All right, there we go. See, I put some of the really good stuff. Sorry about the sun, but hey, it is what it is. All right, let's rock this now. I just took it up 3 notches. Really easy meal. Again, it's a good carb meal. It does have protein, beef sausage, and broccoli. So let's recap. Today, for lunch brunch, I had bacon, peppers, onions, with 3 eggs over easy, and a chocolate croissant. And now, some Velveeta shells and cheese, broccoli, and beef sausage. Look at that bite. That is pure, unadulterated awesomeness. Beef, macaroni, and hot sauce. I'm pretty pleased with this meal. Stella's back there staring at me. Now, I probably would have made some homemade mac and cheese if I had a kitchen. But since I just cooked out of the back of my car, I think I'm doing pretty good. Oh, gotta tell you though, I'd pretty much give anything to have a camper right now. I mean, I'm pretty willing to bet that I would just stay here until I got, approached. But even, I had a park ranger come up to my camp a little bit earlier. And I mean, it was like, hey, am I not supposed to be here? He's like, nope, just want to make sure you're not hunting back here. I said, well, I am definitely not hunting. So again, it makes me wonder, like, if I had a camper right now, like if I didn't have like this whole campsite, like all spread out with the awning, and I wonder, would it be okay for me to stay here overnight? Right? I mean, even if I had like a van, Yeah, I'd probably stay here. Really enjoying the broccoli. Another croissant. I almost ate all my food. I might give the rest to Stella. We'll see. We're going to watch the sun go back behind this mountain. There's running out of strawberry and cream in this damn thing. Look. Well, as you can see, the sun is finally going down with a good time lapse of it. Today was a fun day, and we didn't do much at all. Lots of walking around the area. Stella got to run around. That's one of her favorite things to do. And I got a little bit of exercise hiking up a mountain. Never doing that crap again. But yeah, we're gonna finish watching the sunset go down, and that's probably just about it. Had 2 good meals today. Surprising how good they were. And cooked them right out of the back of my Honda Pilot. One of these days I'm hoping to have a RV, motorhome. At this point, I would take a damn trailer. But it's really hard. I gotta tell you, it would be really hard to give up this amazing Pilot for a motorhome, honestly. Because if you just, all this area right through here, there's no trails or tracks or anything on it. I basically forged ahead in my car and made my own trails and tracks, and she never even hesitated. Didn't get stuck in the least. Spun the tires, but that was actually on purpose. So there's something to be said about, a Honda Pilot. Let me be very clear that Honda, if you need an ambassador, I am going to offer my services for free. Well, not exactly for free. I want a new Pilot. I don't want a new Pilot. You know what? I want all the accessories that go on this Pilot. That's what I want. Can you imagine the things I could do if I found like a matching pull-behind trailer? Off-grid capabilities? Ooh, that'd be fun. All right, guys, again, my name's Sean. This has been another episode of Cooking Kentucky, so to speak. We cooked a little bit out of the back, and that's kind of what the heart of this whole channel has been designed to do. So, all right, have a wonderful day. I'm going to get back in the car because, quite frankly, it's freaking cold.